Hello, my name is Howard Butler, and today we're going to talk about the installation and configuration of the V-locity Management Console. V-locity is integrated with an enterprise-class management console that auto-detects assets across multiple locations and simplifies the installation by deploying to thousands of virtual or physical Windows systems with just a few mouse clicks. It also combines I/O performance measurement that both validates V-locity's improvement to system and application performance and provides ongoing performance data via detailed reports and alerts. So let's get started. After downloading the V-locity installation package onto a dedicated system, you start with installing the V-locity Management Console and setting up the master node. The master node acts as a server where the main console component is installed. This part of the software architecture collects and stores information from instances of V-locity on the systems in your managed environment. The master node then serves the information to a web browser interface. V-locity runs as a service on the targeted systems and provides information about the work it does back to the master node. Simply double-click on the installer file and you're on your way. On the first screen of the installation wizard, choose Next. On this screen of the installation wizard, enter a password to use when accessing the V-locity Management Console. When you are satisfied with the password and have retyped it, click the Next button to continue with the installation. Please note, the username to access the V-locity Management Console is VMC-admin, all in uppercase. Next, you need to specify a domain, username, and password for the V-locity Management Console to use during the discovery of your environment. We recommend that you use a domain administrator credentials so that the V-locity Management Console will have access to most or all of the systems in your managed domain. You can use credentials that are not domain administrator credentials, but you will only be able to manage systems that the credentials have permission to access. This step of the installation allows the V-locity Management Console to immediately begin the discovery of your environment after installation. If you are planning on managing more than one domain, you will be able to add other domains from within the user interface after installation. Click Install to proceed. After a few minutes of processing, the installation will be completed. This is the last screen of the installation wizard. Click the Finish button to complete the installation. Now that you have the V-locity Management Console installed, use Internet Explorer to access the Management Console user interface that resides on the master node. Launch Internet Explorer and enter the hostname or IP address of the system where you install the V-locity Management Console. Then log on using VMC-admin in uppercase and the password you had previously set up. The V-locity Management Console does an LDAP scan to identify the systems on your domain you entered during installation. When you first open the V-locity Management Console, the discovery of your environment may still be in progress. If this is the case, you will need to wait for the discovery to finish. Once the discovery process is complete, click Next and you will be brought to the V-locity Management Console dashboard. You need to add a valid license to the V-locity Management Console framework. Download or copy a valid license to the system where the V-locity Management Console is installed. By default, this would be at C, Program Files, Conducive Technologies, V-locity VMC. After copying the license file to the appropriate location, select Manage Licenses under the Administration drop-down list, and then click on the Add Rename License button. In the pop-up window, click on the Add License option, and then type in a unique name for the license, and click OK. Then click OK again to close the Add Rename License pop-up. The screen will then reflect the product license count, and the options to manage V-locity will now be available to you. V-locity runs as a service on each Windows system in your environment and provides information about the work it does to the V-locity Management Console. In the next video, we will focus on the license assignment and then the deployment of V-locity software to the targeted Windows systems in your environment. I'm Howard Butler. Thank you for watching.